Hey folks, one nice thing about having a fully functional office at home as well as my regular office in town is I don't have to be at the office right at 9 a.m. But I was recently asked, in fact just this morning, about this new act passed by the House of Representatives called the Secure Act. Now, the Secure Act makes some significant changes to retirement plans like IRAs and 401k plans and the like. And I'm going to zero in on just one change that it makes. It makes several changes, some of them that I think are really pretty good. It encourages savings by older workers, meaning ones with gray hair, to be able to enable them to keep on making contributions to IRAs and everything after they get well into their 70s and are still working. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Do you think your children would really stretch out an IRA for the rest of their lives or over a period of time measured by their lives? I'll give you the example. Mom and dad, or dad has an IRA worth $100,000 and he dies and the children inherit it. Maybe two children. They split the IRA between themselves. They've got $50,000 apiece. Now, question, are the children going to stretch that $50,000 IRA for each of them out over the rest of their lives, dribble it out, and then take it later on when they retire? The advantage being it's going to, if they're taking less off of it, it's going to be a richer plan when they finally cash the thing in as they approach retirement. Or, and this has been my experience in an elder law practice, or are they likely to just cash the darn thing in and use it to go buy a new car, to finish remodeling the kitchen, to pay down the tuition for the kids, what have you, just take the tax hit when they cash it in, because they will be cashed on it, and then just spend the darn thing? Well, the Secure Act, they're talking about how it eliminates, hands on the wheel, eliminates the stretch out, but it really doesn't. It says that an inherited IRA, unless it's a spouse inheriting the IRA or a disabled child, is going to have to take distributions within 10 years. Well, that, which means you could take a final distribution at 9 years, 11 months, and 28 days. That's a long time for money to lay around and grow on a tax-deferred basis, if you ask me. So the question is that much to moan about? I deal a lot in counseling my clients on whether the kids are going to forfeit a stretch IRA if we have the IRA paid to trust for mom, which would be the case. When mom eventually dies, the kids lose the stretch. And the thinking has been the kids aren't going to stretch it anyway. Now, the people who would be a little upset are the wealthier ones, those clients who have $1 million plus IRAs or retirement plans, and they were hoping, and the kids were maybe hoping, that they'd be able to stretch, just dribble out that $1 million over their actuarial life expectancy until they hit their normal retirement age, and then they'd have this big nest egg. Now, that would go away with this 10-year stretch. You'd only be, or 10-year payout. You'd only be able to wait around until near the end of that 10 years to take the money out. It wouldn't have grown as much. So, let me know what you think. Do you stretch? Do you think your children would stretch? Is this really that big a deal or not? So let me know and leave some comments. And you'll be looking more or you'll be seeing more videos from me because, well, it's easy and it's a little more interesting than having to write it all down. Let me know.